Welcome to the information session on Notre Dame's study abroad programs in Hong Kong.
Currently, we work with 3 host universities in Hong Kong: CUHK, which is the Chinese University of Hong Kong, HKU, the University of Hong Kong, and HKUST, the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. At both CUHK and HKU, the course availability is quite wide, and they can accommodate students from all of Notre Dame's colleges. HKUST can also accommodate most students, but is really tied more towards College of Engineering and College of Science students, so we do prioritize students from these colleges for this university. Both CUHK and HKU can accept 4 students per year. HKUST can accept 6. These numbers are based on the agreement that we have between universities. There is a contract in place, so typically they are not flexible. Please assume that these numbers will be the same for this year. All 3 programs are exchange programs that will require you to directly enroll into the host university abroad. What that means is for the semester that you are abroad, you will be enrolling into your host university as a full-time student, even though you still remain a student at Notre Dame as well. This gives you access to the courses that are available, any student resources, student clubs, activities, etc. that the university may have going on. Eligibility for all 3 programs requires students to be a junior at the time of their study abroad semester, and you must have a 3.0 GPA minimum at the time of application. A visa is required for all 3 of these programs. It is a student visa for Hong Kong specifically, and all 3 of the universities will help with facilitating the student visa application process. The calendar for all 3 programs aligns very closely with the Notre Dame academic calendar, so you can expect that the dates will be quite similar to what you're used to. Academics, just one quick note, for all 3 of these programs, classes are taught in English, so you do not need to worry about courses being limited based on the language that they're taught in. The classes are available in English, and you will still have a wide selection to choose from. At CUHK, as mentioned, it is open to all majors, all colleges at Notre Dame. So if you are interested, certainly look into this one a bit more. I will note that the business courses are limited, so it is not the best fit for Mendoza, but we have sent Mendoza students before who have been able to successfully study at CUHK. The only recommendation here is that business students be as flexible as possible with the courses that they need during their semester abroad, because we will probably have a little bit more difficulty getting exactly the courses that you want. At HKU, we run into a similar issue. Business courses are available, but they are limited, and they are limited because they are extremely popular. So again, we are more than happy to welcome Mendoza students to the HKU program, as well as students from any of the other colleges at Notre Dame. But business students need to be aware that because of their popularity, they may not be able to get into their first choice of business classes. Lastly, HKU is a bit unique in that they require students to affiliate with a particular college. So like affiliating with College of Arts and Letters here at Notre Dame, you will choose a similar affiliation at HKU. Once that is in place, 50% of the classes you take, so 3 of the 5, must be within that college. That does limit a little bit for you, but also you have priority for the classes that are taught in that college in terms of enrollment. The other 2 classes you can take from any of the available courses at the university as long as there is space and the prerequisites are met. But just know that you won't have priority for the classes that are outside of your college. At HKUST, this university and this program was established for College of Science and College of Engineering majors. There are arts and letters courses available, so it could be an option for arts and letters students, but we will prioritize science and engineering students for the program. Please note that computer science courses are limited, and this here again, similar to HKU, is simply because of their popularity. They're extremely popular and they will fill up fast, so if you are a computer science student, just please be as flexible as possible if you decide to apply for this program. At CUHK, students will be housed in on-campus residence halls, of which there are several. There'll be furnished shared rooms with 2 to 3 students per room. So you can expect that you'll be sharing a room, most likely with a local student, although you may be able to request another international student. There are also over 30 eateries on campus, and you'll be receiving a monthly scholarship or a stipend to assist with paying for your meals. At HKU, similarly, there are 13 on-campus residence halls, and you will apply for one of those. They are, again, furnished shared rooms. There are about 15 eateries on campus. At HKU, you're going to be a little bit more in the heart of downtown, so it will be very easy to get to a lot of restaurants and grocery stores, etc. CUHK is also quite close to that area, so it should be easy to find the resources that you need even off campus. At HKUST, it is a little bit more isolated, so it's a little bit off of the actual main city area. There are 9 on-campus residence halls, and students will be randomly assigned to one of those. They are furnished shared rooms, again with about 2 to 3 students per room, so a single room is not going to be possible on these programs. And there are 13 eateries on campus, as well as a supermarket. Because it is not in the middle of the city, it's a little bit harder to get to some of the resources. However, it is easy to take public transportation to get downtown. All 3 of these programs, students will be receiving a monthly stipend to assist with their meals. So you will have all of your meals covered. You might need to cook or go to one of the eateries on campus, just depending on your preference. At CUHK, the study abroad office there will take students on a lot of local excursions around Hong Kong. They will present an option for a buddy program. So if you'd like to sign up to have a local student be your buddy, they can connect with you before you arrive, help you get around the city, learn a little bit more about CUHK life, etc. There's also a rural schools service project. So if you are interested in doing some service during your semester abroad, this would be a really great opportunity to work with children in the area. HKU also offers city tours and local excursions. They offer a workshop series of cultural adjustment sessions so that you can learn a little bit more about the culture in Hong Kong and how those differences are just very unique. They also offer, which I think is great, food adventures and tastings around Hong Kong. So if you are a foodie and interested in just taking some tours and trying all of the local cuisine, this would be a really great option for you. At HKUST, they offer language workshops in Cantonese, which is one of the official languages. English is another official language, just FYI. So that's a great opportunity if you're interested in just learning a couple of words of one of the local languages. Highly recommend that you look into those workshops. They also have Chinese ceramic painting workshops and a bunch of student societies and clubs and sports teams that you can join just to get a little bit more involved in university life.
Please visit our website at studyabroad.nd.edu for more information on these programs. If any of them have caught your interest and you would like to apply for the 2022-23 academic year, applications are now open and you must apply by November 1st.